6:02, and I want to start the meeting today, call the meeting to order.
Roll call.
Roll call.
Yes, I'll do the roll call.
Okay, very good.
Is the agenda or is it?
Thank you.
Alan Jackson? Albert Lowry?
Here.
Rolando Perez?
Here.
Chris Haynes?
Present.
Juan Mulano?
Present.
And Ricardo Villarreal.
Present.
Very good. We have a quorum?
Yes.
We do have a quorum. The
Very
minutes are on the screen.
All right. I guess motion to approve the minutes from, what date is that?
September meeting, yeah.
25th.
November 13th.
Yeah, we,
Oh, then I got the wrong one. Where is it here?
let's approve the right ones.
Oh, here it is, I'm sorry. November, sorry. Here it is.
Yeah, move that we approve the minutes from November 13 meeting.
Second.
I'll make a motion to
Okay,
approve the minutes.
and then motion, all those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, I guess we have public comments. Anybody here with public comments?
We did send letters to all the property owners of these cases. But I guess nobody's gonna show up. We do have two customers that won't be able to make it, but we're gonna be making the phone calls. So let's hope this phone works.
And which properties are they gonna be you?
It's gonna be the 202 Travis,
Mm-hmm, and which other one?
West Trend Street, and the other one is gonna be 3620 McDonald.
McDonald, okay. I suggest we get those people on the line now and get those out of the way.
We can do that.
Okay, any announcements otherwise, or?
The staff report.
We do have a staff report here in our PowerPoint, just to show you what we've been doing.
F5.
There it is. So last year we did get a demolition order approved from you members, and we were able to demolish this property. It's 2820 San Eduardo. We got the lowest bidder, which has the neatest contractor, and you can see the difference. This is how it used to look, and now it's an empty lot. And we also have another case right here. This is on San Leonardo. In December, we did demolish there was a second floor house, really bad shape, and as you can see, it's been demolished completely.
How about that house with the green door, what's that?
There's a family living in that house, so we won't be able to do anything there, but if it gets in worse condition, we might be able to present it to the board. But this was a different house, like detached, a second floor house in this area.
But that sits on a separate lot, right?
Well, actually, it's the same lot. The same lot. There was two.
There was
two-
three lots put together,
Yeah.
the same owner. The owner died and left it to the daughter.
Was it one lot divided by three or three
Yes.
separate lots?
Yeah.
Difference,
I guess it was subdivided legally or something like that.
yeah.
And this is the property next to Popeyes, there in Santa Ursula. As you can see, the house was in bad shape, the roof, and now it's an empty lot. So slowly, but we've been getting compliance. We've been working on this.
And have you all perfected the liens on the property, so?
Yes, we've been filing liens on all these properties. And we can move now we can move to the actions.
Okay. Then I guess we should go to B, 3620 McDonald Avenue. And,
I think we need to make a motion to open the
okay.
public hearing?
I'll make a
Yeah.
motion to open the public hearing.
Second.
Okay, motion carries, or no, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. So,
Okay, so should we move to, no, letter B?
yeah,
What's the phone number again?
251, 2495. 956. 251, 2495. May Ramos.
you wanna put it on the screen?
Ms. Nanette Ramos,
Yes, this is she on the phone.
how are you? This is Edgar Orozco with the City of Laredo Building Department.
Yes, Mr. Reynolds, you're the individual that I spoke to over the phone yesterday, yes?
Yes, correct. So right now, we're in the meeting, we're discussing your case. The City of Laredo is recommending a demolition order. The members are here, if you would like to speak about your case.
Well, based on the letter of what I read in the letter that was issued out, it does justify and share that I have to show evidence in reference to me, or suggested for me to show evidence, but the only thing I did was just put the plywood the way that it was suggested by Roberto Rodriguez, which was the other individual that signed the letter. I guess what I also stressed to the young man, or to the individual that I spoke to a month ago, I just sure disclosed to him that the mobile home is not mine. The raw land is mine, but not the mobile home. I don't know nothing of the renters. They abandoned the mobile home. I don't know where they're at. I don't know how to locate them. When I spoke to him, he shared with me or suggested for me to call to the state to see maybe if I could get like a title or something. I did that, but obviously they did not do that because it is not mine.
Same case, same.
I don't know if you all happen to drive by today to see that there's plywood around the windows and the doors, Mr. Orozco.
We went yesterday and the mobile home is completely open and the roof on the porch is falling. The windows are open, the doors are open, so it's not secure.
Okay, so then what is suggested? What is the recommendation that the committee and you are giving? Because as per our conversation yesterday, it seemed as though you have already decided.
Yeah, staff is recommending demolition, but of course, the members are present. Do you have something, a plan of action, or do you want us to inform the committee, the members?
Do you want them to? My stress right now, as I mentioned to you yesterday, Mr. Rodriguez, is the fact, Mr. Orozco, is the fact that it's on mine. And I'm afraid to demolish, and then that the owner comes and says, well, where's my mobile home? What am I gonna say? That's my concern. Because I don't wanna be liable or responsible, for that tenant to come, even though it's been years already that, well, they abandoned it.
I have a question.
Or does the city justify by saying, well, it's insecure for the community, the people around it?
Okay, a member has a question. Yes.
Does demolition
Yes.
for a mobile home happen the same way as like a home, or does that get cleaned up and then moved out somewhere?
No, we do issue a demolition permit the same as the home, but they do have to show proof of ownership, which she doesn't have. But we did suggest her to contact the state and claim ownership, get a ownership of the mobile home, which she can.
So is
Pero
it?
you
is it-
tried getting ownership, ma'am, but you said you couldn't, you were not able to get the ownership?
No, I cannot get ownership because it is not mine, and they cannot give me any information because it is not mine.
So is it a moot point for us to vote?
My
if we
understanding
require
is that a few
deed?
years ago, I had another mobile
We don't
home with
require
the
a
same issue.
We don't.
It was in the corner.
Yes.
I had to get an attorney in order for me to be able to take out the tenant, but at that point in time, the tenant was there. So the sheriff got involved, I had an attorney to be able to take out the mobile home. And from that experience, I understood, and what I understood was that I was not allowed to take out any other mobile home without going through this course of action. But as I mentioned to Mr. Rodriguez, a month shy when I got this letter, I don't have the money to be able to, to hire an attorney and to look for this tenant that happened to live in this lot, right? I want to comply with what you all are sharing with me, and I understand that it's, a hazard or unsafe for, the people around. But my main concern at this point is that it is not mine. How am I going to justify if that owner were to come? That is my main concern. I don't want to, I cannot be liable for a house. My raw land, I understand, right, and try to keep it clean. When I first received this letter, I assumed that it was because I needed to clean. Mr. Rodriguez clarified that for me. He goes, no, ma'am, this is not the pink slip that you need to clean. It's the fact that the mobile home. I said, oh, okay, this is the first letter I've ever received in, the few years that I've had this property under my name.
Yeah, but there's a process with the state where you can get ownership of the mobile home, but you failed to do that.
I didn't fail, sir.
There's
I
a
asked Mr.
process.
Rodriguez, and that was, he suggested for me to call the state to be able to obtain that.
Yeah.
I didn't fail, Mr. Orozco.
But,
If I would have known, I probably could have done it.
okay,
If I could have an extension, I'll do it too, but maybe you could explain to me what you need for me to do in order to do that, to claim ownership.
that process is done with the state, and as soon as you get the ownership of the mobile home, then we can issue a demolition permit to you.
But I don't have anything. How do you claim that? How do you claim
Because
that if I
you-
don't have anything?
You're gonna prove to the state that you own the land, and the mobile home was abandoned in your land, so you can claim ownership, but of course, it's a process. You were not able to do the process, but that doesn't mean, we cannot proceed with our recommendation.
But I didn't do it because I didn't want to, so you need to reword that. I didn't do it because I didn't want to. I didn't do it because I didn't know. I got two different stories, one from Mr. Rodriguez and one from you yesterday. You kindly were able to explain to me, no, Ms. Ramos, we already made the decision. I have my PowerPoint presentation to share to the committee. That's why yesterday when I spoke to you, I said, oh, so the decision's been made.
Yeah, the staff recommendation has been made. Right now, we're gonna close public comments,
Yes.
but before we close public comments, do you wanna mention anything else to the committee?
But I want to know what is the next best thing. I mean, in reference to the mobile home, it's not mine.
Okay. Well,
And who's going to help me through the process to claim ownership? That you're suggesting that could be done.
Proud property owner.
yeah, that would be the property owner. Okay, should we close public comments?
Yeah, we've exceeded the time, so yes.
Okay. So we're closing public comments, ma'am, okay? If you just wanna stay in the line so you can hear the decision of the committee.
Okay?
Motion to close.
We
public
make a
hearing.
motion to close
Yes.
public comments?
Motion. Close.
Okay, also in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Public comments are closed on this particular property. Does the legal department with the city, do they inform us that we have the authority to issue condemnation order when that trailer, which title is in Austin, has been abandoned on somebody's land?
We have a case in the past where the owner of a mobile home is not the same as the land.
Right? Mhm.
But us, the city, we do not require them to match. As long as we get a demolition order, we can proceed with a demolition.
Okay.
So that's staff
So,
recommendation.
so our recommendation is still,
Okay.
if you could allow us a demolition order.
We'll make a motion for the staff to go ahead and have them demolished.
Yeah, we have a motion here to follow staff recommendation. You have a second?
I just have a quick
Okay.
question. Because she's not the owner, who does the bill go to?
Who are-
To the landowner.
Okay.
So,
Just to
so
be
even though
that-
she's
just so
not
she
the,
can-
the
Yeah.
owner of the mobile home, we will put the lien on the land.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the way it works.
Okay, we have a motion, a second?
Second.
You have a second? All those in favor? Aye. Okay, motion passes to follow staff recommendation for the demolition order.
Thank you, Ms. Ramirez. We'll give you a call tomorrow and give you more information. Oh, I'm sorry, Ramos. Thank you.
Okay.
Aye. I'd like to bring up something regarding this, because this is like the third or fourth time we've had this issue.
Yeah,
I think the legal department ought to give us guidance and be very clear, so you guys can also, when you interact with these customers that have this problem, the landowners, they don't know who the title holders of the trailer. The state of Texas is gonna be real slow to react, we understand that. But if the city doesn't have to wait and we can give a demo order, I'd like to be clear that the committee can authorize it and just do it, rather than have to hear them, well, I don't know who the owner is, I can't get title.
Property owner is responsible for that.
That's right, you're
That's
a
the
landowner,
Bottom line.
figure it out.
Yeah, 'cause
Bottom line,
when
property
you-
owner responsible for keeping the area clean.
Yeah.
when you notify them, then you
Yes,
notify them
exactly.
all the legal.
Yeah.
They went through all the process,
Plenty
they
of
sent the
time.
letters out,
Mhm.
we recommended, and that's it. That's gonna be their problem for paying that.
Yeah, but I'd like for city attorney or legal department to review that and, you know, give us guidance, and you could also give it to these people on their notice. If they complain, hey, I don't own that trailer title, well, this is what can happen.
Yeah, they can release some type of memo, right, that's a catch-all in this situation.
Mhm.
Maybe it's your
It's in the
problem, and it
ordinance.
just,
Well, she was,
Yes, I
she
know.
was claiming that she had like 15 or 20 years with that problem. So I said, you know, if you have 15 to 20 years, you can demolish it,
Yeah.
and if he comes back and claims it, pay me the taxes and I'll pay you the trailer. You're still paying taxes,
Yeah,
so
she-
I don't see, I mean, it's not, you know, something
It's
that
not, she couldn't,
cannot
she
be
could take
solved.
action on it.
Yeah.
She could have taken action
You're
on it.
paying taxes on your property, and nobody's paying for that for that trailer, that mobile home. So you demolish it, get rid of the nuisance, and then
That
if
was
he
it.
comes back, if he ever comes back, you, hey, where's my trailer? You
Here's
still
the
owe me
notice.
taxes, so.
Well,
yeah,
the other thing
yeah.
is if you own the property and you're renting that space, in your contract, you should have it, if ever creates a nuisance, you have the right to remove
But
it.
that's-
It's already been abandoned, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing, that wasn't, there was no contract, it was just a,
He's-
Do the
property
city
owner
inspectors
responsible.
go to look and find the tag on that trailer?
That was about-
Well, we can do background check with Austin ourselves, because there
but
should be tags on them, if you can, just a non-tagged.
actually, there's a serial number
Right.
on the frame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be helpful.
It's just a matter of time.
Mhm.
It's gonna take time and it's gonna come back to the same
Yeah,
first step that they taken, and it's just responsible of the property owner.
Mhm.
This is why we make those decisions.
Yeah, we're not a counseling service.
Exactly.
Is that two times?
202 or 303?
Make you make
No, no,
decisions.
it's,
of, you know,
two
this
weeks,
or
right.
this.
I think next item on the agenda would go to letter E,
It's a,
202 East Travis Street. If you guys want to make the call to talk to
Yes.
Antonio Vela Jr.
Do we,
Move to open public hearing,
motion to
Ah.
open?
302.
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Can we put it up on the screen? To East Travis.
Hello.
Ms. Vela,
Yes, good evening.
this is Edgar Orozco from the City of Laredo Building Department.
Mr. Orozco?
Yes.
Hi, good evening, Mr.
Good
Orozco.
evening. I'm calling you, we're here at the meeting. We're discussing your case with the committee. Staff,
I want to know, Mr. Oracle, how come I have not received prior notice, just pushed on into a hearing?
okay. Let me inform you that staff has recommended demolition of the entire structure. The board members are here present, if you would like to talk to them.
Yes, I have a couple of questions and well, to infer here. So, why am I just taken to a hearing and not given prior notice to this demo?
The inspector is present, he can answer that question.
There was a notice sent before,
Mr. Rodriguez,
yes, yes. Rigoberto
please
Rodriguez,
identify yourself.
Rigoberto Rodriguez, zoning
Thank
inspector.
you.
I didn't do the first notice, I was
Oh.
on sick leave. But it was done
What?
by Mr. Gerardo Pinzon, our previous, building inspector. Building official. And
Uh-huh.
he did, send a notice and, there was a meeting, there was a notice sent and there was a notice, placed on your property, on the
When was
structure.
it?
I don't have the date with me, I only have what I did, what I follow up on.
Okay.
It's,
I'm asking, you are here without information. And, I mean, hello?
Did you send the notice yourself
no, I didn't send the notice.
for the second
Oh,
notice?
you think?
The second notice I did.
When did you send the second notice?
The second
Oh,
notice was
notice. You
sent,
sent me this notice.
yes, you have it there, right?
Yes, you sent me one notice.
Send you, actually I sent you two, right? Oh, the other one was for another address.
Yes, sir.
Another address to Mr. Antonio Vela.
Yes.
So it
So I don't
was,
think you're really, I don't think that this is right. I mean, really, I was, again, Mr. Orozco and the board, yesterday prior, I spoke to Mr. Rodriguez about the situation, and I was going to take care of everything. I mean, I just needed time. He knows the extenuating circumstances. I spoke to him in detail yesterday. I waited for Mr. Orozco, but he was too busy to come to the phone. And so, I mean, and this is just not a proper way of going about things. And I mean, you have no prior, for me to have known about the situation. I mean, I think I am a citizen who is taking care of things. I work for the city, and I've done, I mean, diligence all the time. And I was just asking for time, and here you are telling me that you're already deciding that I should demolish. I mean, when you get to that decision, it's because you already have everything in order and you know everything behind. My demise here, and I hope that Ms. Guerra and all of you sitting there know about 3702. I am stuck with this problem here, and you all are very aware because, I mean, you must know when he's supposed to take down that storage that Mr. Pinzon himself gave him permission for an attached storage. I mean, because if we're pulling things out here in the open, well, let's talk about these, and this is my demise. I was taken away from my home. I've been menaced by these people. Okay, and here you're going at it and telling me right off the bat that you want me to tear down my home. And this is not polite. I'm sorry about my voice, but this is very impolite.
Okay, well, the members are here present,
I'm sorry, ma'am. I apologize to all of you.
what's your plan of action? Are you asking for an
I just asked you
extension?
for some
Are
time,
you-
Mr. Rodriguez.
Okay.
Okay, and I was hoping that you would work with me, but here if like yesterday you told me that to please explain my grievances, well, I think that, it should apply to, I mean, everyone, rules belong to everyone, okay? And rules should apply to everyone, but, I mean, why is, I mean, without prior notice, and what really is my demise is that I am in the middle of these two properties, okay? These properties used to belong to my family. I had nothing to do with the sale or anything like this. But I mean, this is so wrong. This is so wrong. No notices. I was asking for time. I mean, I just want a little bit of time. But again, my demise is 3702. When are you going to bring that down? When is that going to be addressed?
And then the Saunders now has a new bath, because I called Ms. Vanessa Guerra to say that, and according to the meeting, it was never, I was never, no, this is, it's a disabled
Public hearings for
situation.
this item,
3702
this
for me is
item
the
is not
demise
ready.
between my home and this. And furthermore, it's evaluated before, I would have gotten appraisal district value. Now they want to give me a third because of the monstrous, thing that you are allowing to be there. And nothing has been taken away. They work there every day.
Ma'am, the inspector did find the notice. We did send the notice on April 2024, the first notice. By ordinance, we only have to issue one notice. We don't have to issue multiple notices.
But by ordinance, is there, really, are you menacing me?
No, we don't have to issue multiple notices.
Why not?
We issued already one, and the second
Okay,
notice was basically the
about-
public hearing.
You issued already one?
Yeah, April 2024, and then the second notice is inviting you to a public hearing, which you are attending right now, through a phone call.
It's April 2024?
Yes.
Okay, I don't have April 2024. I have the one that you sent. This is the only one that I have.
Well, you do have, we did send it to your mailing address back in April 24.
And exactly my mailing address, okay, you could have, I don't have it. There was no, to me, I would not be alarmed if he says that this is the first notice that I have. That would be literally lying.
No. So you did receive two notices, the first one and the public hearing one.
I received the public hearing one. Okay, I received the public hearing one. I do not have the other letters. I have the letters that you sent from the other one. Why would I be missing that one?
We've exceeded the public hearing timeframe.
Well, then I need to have some time with someone in your office so that we can go ahead and go through all of this. Okay? I would really appreciate that.
we're
And more
gonna
than anything, I would appreciate time.
We're gonna close the public comments. Right now, the members are gonna make a decision, just keep, stay in the line so you can hear the
A decision
decision
on what?
on your case. Please stay in the line. For 202 East Travis, motion to close comments, public comments?
Motion to close the public session.
All right, motion to close the public hearing, Pat, all those in favor? Aye. Motion carries. So now we have to make a decision on that. Any comments?
She stated that she needs time for that?
Well, how much time?
She is asking for time, but she did not mention any plan of action.
Right.
She's not mentioning if you're
Ask
gonna.
me.
Do we have the receipt of the certified letter? Do we have confirmation that they received it?
We should have the tracking number.
Tracking number, is a signed receipt or no? Just a receipt?
Most of the times, they're not received, but as per ordinance, if we send it by certified mail, it's still considered received. If it's undelivered or not delivered, if they don't receive it or they reject it, it's still considered
Okay.
delivered. As per ordinance.
Pick it up.
So,
I think maybe,
Usually, can we still ask for a blessing? Like, how much time would she need?
however you want, you're the member.
We can
Yeah.
volunteer that.
How much time do you need? The members are asking, ma'am.
Well, time can afford me.
I'm sorry?
How much time can afford me? 15 days?
She's
30
asking
days?
for 15 days.
That's fine.
To comply?
I appreciate it a lot.
I'm sorry, but to demolish or to remodel?
No, to demolish.
Okay.
We said yesterday that I need to
30
board it
days,
up,
30
and
days
fence
or
it, and
fine.
go to the police department, and have them give me a sign so that they can call, all of those things.
So
Let her know we're gonna give her the 30 days.
you're asking for 30 days to demolish?
So,
I'm sorry?
30 days to rectify. You said that I had to board the house. I told you I was gonna fence it in, go to the police department, get one of the signs, so that, we talked about this yesterday. You gave me the directives yesterday, Mr. Rodriguez.
Okay.
okay, I think,
And I meant, okay?
Okay, so.
We'll make a motion to give her 30 days
Yes,
to
to demolish.
No, she's actually asking to board.
No.
She
or
wants
to
to
secure
board
it,
up.
to secure it.
Yeah, she
What
wants to secure.
staff recommendation is what?
No, staff is still recommending demolish.
Okay.
We're not recommending boarding.
So she understands that.
Can you explain a little more on the condition of the house?
So well, it's completely open and it's,
Is it near a school?
I just close it.
Is it livable?
I mean, you're talking for what I can do and not do. I
I
need
think we
30
need to mute the customer or the
Yeah.
The public-
owner.
Is there,
so yeah, it's in a planning condition, it's open, it's not livable.
structure looks a
It's
little,
not livable.
Even
Like,
the-
you know-
you can even
Well,
see the
the
roof,
structure
how
is
it's
creepy.
curved.
yeah, the roof
Mhm.
line looks like if it's.
Yeah, the structure's
support-
weak.
That is
So the
fixable.
roof is already kind of curving.
Mhm.
So for that reason, we're still asking board members for demolition order.
No, no.
Any police?
I need the 30
No,
days.
we haven't had any calls or
No
anything.
calls,
No,
nothing.
nothing.
No.
at that address.
Are
Even though it's like that, we haven't had any criminal trespass or
Yeah.
already checked all the calls.
So I thought it's clear with the police.
Yeah.
I am recording on this other
Usually,
line.
you know, we get calls,
Every-
people going in, but none of this.
What, she needs 30 days to do something with it?
And the only plan of action would be for demolition, right?
Staff recommendation.
That's our recommendation, but of course, you can go with something else.
I mean, because the true plan of action, if we do give her time, her plan of action would be to completely remodel the house. Structurally and everything, like the integrity of it and everything, so it's,
And within a short time frame.
Within a
Right
short
now-
time frame.
Not,
But right now, what she's asking is to board the structure
no.
and fence. That's her plan of action. She didn't mention anything about remodeling or demolishing.
Hmm.
But we do not agree on boarding. I think the condition of the structure is, it has to be demolished. That's according to the inspector's
Mhm.
recommendation. But of course, you guys, you vote.
But
understand.
you did yesterday. I'm recording all of this.
Okay, and, yeah.
You're recording.
It
So
looks
we
pretty
give
bad.
30 days to see what she wants to do actually. I mean, 30 days is 30 days. She wants to remodel it, fix it up, because it's not,
She doesn't
She-
want to
she wants to
remodel.
board it.
this staff recommendation is not recommending that. It's for demolition, so she, I don't know, either she fix it up or she demolishes it. The only two things that can be done.
You want to give her 30 days more to, before we make this decision on
Final
this?
decision.
If she can clarify with staff what she can really do?
Is, what's the next meeting?
You want us to bring this to the next meeting? We can do that. That's not a problem.
Yeah, the next meeting will be March the 12th.
What?
I guess, I don't know,
You're being recorded, by the way.
That's fine, ma'am.
We're live on public access.
Yes, I know.
the only, I mean, just speaking out loud here, the only plan of action, if anything, would be come March 12th with a plan of action to remodel. If there's nothing to remodel, then it would be a demolition. That, I think that's the,
Yeah, staff is not saying secure it, board it up, staff is saying
it's a complete.
demolish.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I appreciate the 30 days, okay, so that I can come to a decision and not, okay? And I appreciate the time.
30 days,
I-
30 days.
Okay.
So.
But 30 days to do what?
She either she demolishes it or she's gonna, you know,
She has a plan of action to demolish?
Within that time, and within this time, I would like to speak to someone who can help me here, okay? So, we can have
We have
some
to
to
close her off.
understand.
Okay.
Okay? Do I direct myself to?
Okay, we'll give you a call. Thank you so much.
Excuse me?
We're gonna be calling you tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rodriguez. I appreciate that. You have a nice evening, and thank you, the board, and all of you for your time.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. Bye-bye. Good evening.
Yeah, we have an issue that she's claiming that she didn't receive notice. She's being adamant about that. Your notice of the public hearing, I don't know when that went out. It'd be helpful to make sure that we are in compliance with this organization, what we're supposed to do. If we are, then by all means, we could say, let's go ahead and
Yeah.
approve demolition.
I
But if she's
understand.
claiming that it's not, I don't wanna get into.
That's why I recommend 30 days for her to make a decision to demolish it, or then, we got staff to demolish it. Because it's already been recommended by staff. to be
She
demolished.
wants to board up.
Yeah,
We
she
don't
wants to
wanna
bore it
demolish.
up, but this, guys are saying that it's not in good condition. She's not putting $40,000 in that house, that's what's gonna take.
I'll motion to give her 30 days
Okay.
to submit a plan of action so that we can vote on in the
And
next
next
meeting.
meeting.
That plan of action could be anything, could be boarding up, whatever, and that gives us, you know.
I second that motion.
Okay, all those in favor? Aye. Motion carries to allow
30 days.
her 30 days to get back with staff with a plan of action of what she thinks
Her
she
intentions
wants
are,
to
yeah.
do. And then it'd be up to staff to say, we don't, come back to us and say, we don't agree with her plan. We still recommend demolition, or she came up with a great plan and we want to work with
We
it.
have 3 more properties with the same owner.
Mhm.
She has 3 more properties.
In the
Not
same
today,
condition.
not today.
Not today, but
Okay,
in the
well,
same
let's make sure our
condition.
ducks in a row and
Same-
give her a certified letter, return receipt request, toda la cosa, because she's gonna be pushing like that, and she's playing games with you, I don't wanna waste your time either.
yeah.
We'll look for that letter.
Yeah,
And we'll take action in 30 days. If she doesn't demolish next meeting, just go and take action on it. Cover your ass, cover ours.
okay, so that's done. Oh, that motion, wanna take a vote on that motion? Oh, we did,
Yeah.
okay, great. Then let's go to item A. It doesn't have an address, it's West San Jose Street. North half of Lot 12, Block 180, Eastern Division. Commonly known as West San Jose Street. Is there a street address?
No, it's actually in the rear.
I motion to open public hearing for 8.
I'll second that motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
So on GIS map, it doesn't have an address. On WebCat, it just mentions West San Jose. So that's the way we,
Used to be a mobile home in front of it. That's like a storage that was left behind. And the owner brother lives in the front, but says he's not responsible for that storage.
We've given all our notices to the landowner,
Yes,
and staff recommendation is what?
to remove everything.
demolition, yes.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to go ahead and demolish that.
Can I hear a second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries to follow staff recommendations on demolition on item A, West San Jose Street.
Make a motion for public hearing on item C, 302 West Travis Street.
Motion carries, open,
Was it that the one where?
no, that was 202, now we're 302, West Travis. That was, the other one was 202 East, now we're going West Travis. Hearing is open for 302 West Travis Street.
Staff recommendation, demolition. Aye.
Is there any discrepancy with the landowner and the mobile home title owner?
She never showed up. She's actually, her address is in front. You can see the white mobile home. She lives there, but she never answered the door. She was inside. I could hear the music, but she never answered the door.
That meter that I see on the bottom right, that's for the subject property?
No,
No utility connected right now?
no,
Okay.
no, everything is off.
And it's just wide open?
Wide open, and actually they had removed the junk vehicles that were in front, and they removed the little porch that was there before. They have removed all that.
At your urging, or are they voluntarily just doing it?
Actually, I did the nuisance part. Law enforcement never showed up, so I had to do the junk vehicles and everything.
Staff recommendation for this property is?
We're still recommending demolition.
Demolition.
No response from any owner,
No,
so,
Owner's been notified, it's all right.
She lives next door.
Yeah, next door.
But
She already knows
she
about it.
received her mail
Her
notices
mail.
and
Yeah,
everything?
everything was received. and
No
then they
response.
Even put a notice on her property where she lives, but no, she never called back or answered my call.
All right, do I hear a motion,
I guess I make a motion for staff recommendations demolition.
a second? I'll second. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries to follow staff recommendation for the demolition on 302 West Travis Street.
I make motion to open the hearing on item D, 2305 South Smith Avenue.
Second.
Second, okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Well,
Motion
this is really
carries.
easy. The owner complied and has removed the structure by himself.
So it's done?
Yes.
Issue resolved,
Actually,
perfect, good
They
job.
received the hearing letter and they decided to do the demolition.
Good.
Demolish the structure, so you can see. there's
Yeah,
the
save a lot of
condition.
money.
They did it between when the notice went out and
Yeah,
now?
within-
Actually, he did it like in a weekend.
And did he have to get a permit, he got a permit to demolish?
He got a permit, yes, he got a permit, but the only thing was that, he never received the permit, but he did the work.
Can you get like a recognition?
He applied for the permit, yes, he applied, so
The only thing he gets is compliance.
Did he
Just
pay
a
the permit?
certificate of compliance?
I think he paid, I didn't follow up
So
with the
look
permit.
at it.
Pero he did apply for the permit,
Okay.
porque me enseñó
We're not gonna cite him for not having a permit?
Well,
There is a possibility of doing that
we
too.
can, if that's what the board decides.
No.
We can.
Are you happy with the results?
Oh, yeah, it's in Upton now.
That's great.
No, es que lo que pasa es que
Well, next.
Friday
All right.
habló.
Motion to open the hearing for
Hizo el demo,
item F, 808 Grant Street.
y ahora,
Second?
Second.
Juan, el weekend.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
He did it.
Open hearing for 808 Grant Street.
What's going on, the burn bit?
Can we put that up on the screen and see what it looks like?
What's the
So
burn,
this
the
is-
burn
this is
house?
In downtown,
This is downtown, this is a historical area.
I
The only,
go.
the only thing was that the first notice he received, he was arguing that right across the street was a property for Fernando Salinas that was actually the same abandoned and everything. It wasn't burned, but now they have remodeled that property,
The Salinas property?
the Salinas property, so he doesn't have any excuse now, so he has to remodel his, it's like a little apartment.
Okay, so you've had communication with him and he doesn't want to comply or what?
He didn't want to comply at first, like he said, if you get that Salinas property fixed, I'll fix mine. And so they fixed the Salinas property now, so,
So who owns the Fernando Salinas property now?
yeah, in the, right across from this.
Lanceta. Okay, so,
this is a historic building, so, is it gonna, do we have to present this case to the historic commission? or-
Historic does have to
Does-
give approval for demolitions.
If we were to get a demolition order today, we still have to.
We would need to, we need to check the ordinance, but
Okay.
off the top of my head, yes.
okay, we could then give the order here and then you have to subsequently get historical because
Yeah.
that thing's very unsafe.
Yeah.
So
Burn
historical's
down.
not gonna spend the money to fix it.
Mhm.
So, we're-
Yeah, we checked the ordinance, but to be on the, we'll check to make sure. If it needs to go,
we'll present it.
we'll present.
So, if you,
What's
If-
the recommendation of you?
if you board members give us the demolition order, we'll.
Contingent.
We'll present it to the historic commission
Okay,
as well.
all right. And
I'll
we'll make a motion?
I guess I'll make the motion here. To demolish, what's that?
Second?
It'd be contingent on the historical
Yeah,
commission also.
exactly. But it's already been there, it's gonna be demolished today, you know,
Do you have a second?
Second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries for the demolition of 808 Grant as per staff recommendations, provided that they get the approval from the Historical Commission. And if they don't get historical, they'll report back to us to see what historical's impact is. All right. Any other business?
That's it.
Time's done.
That's it. You wanna make a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Make a motion to adjourn?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
The motion carries, meeting is adjourned.